Pray the bedazzled because today another Netflix video slated to commence today. I'll be reacting to a video without further ado, without further delay, without further procrastination. Let's allow the frivolities, antics, and trivialities to commence.
He and I talk a lot about dating, and he recently moved to Europe for a small period of time. And he said dating is so much more fun here, approaching women is so much more fun here. And I said, really? Like, what's the difference? And he said, women don't look at you like they're disgusted with you when you approach them. And I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I feel like I've noticed a really big cultural shift in the last, 20 or so years, where men approaching women, trying to hit on women, whatever you want to call it, is...
I'm baffled as to why a man would be eager to dabble into the dating market.
Looked down upon and almost subject to social
Men should always be celibate in perpetuity.
humiliation in the moment or afterwards. And so I feel curious, have you seen this? Especially if you're a woman, do you like when men approach you? Do you hate when men approach you? How could men approach you in a way that felt good to you? I'd love to hear your thoughts.
She wants her ass kissed. She gets her ass kissed.
Well, the shit would a man yearn. What I was about to say was, why the show would a man in the dating market yearn to approach a woman in the dating market? It's the becoming of a man to be eager to dabble in entering the dating market.
She gets bored.
I wonder how many men are recalcitrant about entering the dating market. I presume that billions of people are in the dating market as of this confluence of time and space. What is the quantity of men in the dating market who the show knows?
She dumps him to find another guy who kisses her ass. Gets her ass kicked. Dumps him.
Why would a man desire to be oleaginous to a woman?
Same circle of ridiculous.
How many men are submissive to a woman?
Avoid these
How many men are docile to a woman? How many men are obsequious to a woman who the show knows?
women. Avoid these women. They get bored because they don't know how to be treated well. And they themselves are boring. They are the problem, not you. You're a good guy. You just want peace in your life. You're like, I just want to chill with you and have fun and go eat good food and hang out together, watch a movie, chill out. And she has to constantly have drama happening in order to feel some...
There's no need to be mellow, dramatic. And people mellow out over time. Who the show knows the future is enigmatic and obscure beyond a number of time.
kind of normalcy in her life. She wants you to kiss her ass, you kiss her ass, she dumps you, she disrespects you, she does it over and over again. Let her be. Let her be. There'll be a woman that's going
Is being calm, in an exigent manner. The show knows.
to appreciate you. Let the other...
These modern women, and really that's what they mean by ruining a man.
Not frequently do people exude calmness, who the show knows. Do people have a proclivity to be calm, who the show knows.
They're trying to turn him into something that gives them a spark. Oh, I like the guy here, I like him here.
Serenity and reposefulness are anything desirable.
Like this and about him, but he needs a little bit more of a bite. He needs a little bit more of an edge. So I, knowingly, am going to do toxic things to turn this man in such a way that now he fits me as I would want him. He's all these things, but he's a little bit toxic, just like me. And I taught him to be that way, and I love it here. No, you need therapy. quickly.
What you need to realize about men is that if they do not feel like they are at a place where they can financially support you at the level that you already do for yourself or even more, they will likely not pursue you. Especially true if the guy really respects you and thinks highly of you and sees how much of a bad bitch you are, because they are petrified of rejection more than women, arguably.
Maybe I should abstain desist and refrain from utilizing profane language.
They do not want to put themselves in a position where they already feel like shit. They already know that they are not at the place in life that they want to be. And on top of that, if they were to come towards you and you're like their dream girl that they respect so much and you reject them, shit, like that would hurt their ego so bad. Plus, they also, if they respect you, see your worth, see how amazing you are, and see that they are not yet in a life stage where they can provide to you in a way that they know you deserve. So if you are confused about a guy that, like, you know there's a connection, but you're like, why aren't they pursuing me? It might be because they actually respect you so much and they do not want to pursue you because they know that you deserve way better.
I feel like y'all don't even have a connection.
Certain women are able to earn a substantial amount of fiat currency. How much fiat currency does a woman who works in a real private sector job based on voluntary demand earn on an annual basis? The show knows.
In the first place, right? Looking like y'all look, y'all didn't have no connection in the first place. Talking like y'all talk, y'all didn't have no connection in the first place. You already had in mind what you were thinking he was gonna do, and you said, "Oh, you make 90, but I need 100." That's really what y'all be talking about. Oh well, I make 100K, so I'm expecting my man to make at least that. I make 90K. That's nothing to sneeze at. What are we doing? So what y'all be talking about? Missing out on perfectly acceptable men, perfectly good men, top of the line, top tier men.
I guess a woman in the dating market prefers for a man in the dating market to be in the ultra wealthy economic class. At least that's my arbitrary assumption.
Because, oh, well, you know, he knows not to step to you because there's a connection there, but he respects you too much because you're a bad bee and you got all this going for you and you deserve this and you deserve that. With the way that y'all talk, y'all need to take a couple of steps back and realize maybe you don't deserve as much as you think you do. You are not going to be that great of a partner. By the way that you talk, by the way that you act, you are actually...
I presume that a woman in the dating market would prefer to preempt succumbing to pecuniary struggles.
going to be a full-blown nightmare.
I've never once met a good man. My entire life, going on almost 32 years, okay? I've never met one genuinely good man. Every single man I have encountered has done something absolutely horrific and minimized it. Every single man that I've encountered is a liar, is a perv, and does not see women as humans.
Just because you haven't met one doesn't mean they don't exist. In fact, there's a lot of them out there. And if you think about all these instances, what's the common denominator?
What I meant to say earlier was I presume that women in the dating market prefer to not encounter pecuniary struggles.
You've never met a good man. It's you. A healthy person takes a step back and is like, okay, why are these types of people coming into my life? What can I fix within myself? And then things start to gradually get better. You saying you've never met a good man just shows that you are probably ruling out all of the good men. You friend zone them, you dump them, you cut them off, maybe they're not super exciting, and you reward the people that bring
And the personalities of most people be ameliorated, or are their personalities immutable? Or the show knows.
chaos and problems into your life that have that horrible reputation. And deep down, you don't want to believe there are good men out there. Because as soon as you admit that to yourself, you can't play the victim card anymore. You have to admit that you ignore red flags, or you tolerated behavior that you knew was wrong, but you chose to stay anyways and punish the men out there that genuinely would have had a good relationship with you. That means you might have qualities that are bringing the toxicness into your relationships that you need to work on. Maybe you don't know how to say you're sorry. Maybe you don't know how to take accountability. Maybe you're writing off good men for silly reasons. Maybe your energy is just off. You're scaring away the good men. Maybe there's a lot of red flags that you have that you haven't realized that you have yet.
This is actually something so frustrating to men because they hold themselves back from approaching women since they've been told time and time again that women don't want to be approached. But then here's these women wondering why men aren't approaching them while they're looking like they are having the worst time ever. Which is so frustrating because it feels like a game and me.
I cannot apprehend why a man would be eager to approach a woman. It is unbecoming of a man to yearn, to dabble, and to enter the dating market. Man should always be celibate in perpetuity. Practicing celibacy is a cinch. It's extremely easy to be celibate. It is a seamless process to be celibate. That you're enthralled, absolutely captivated, inspiration is for fascinated, that you're entrenched in the way up of this